Agweek TV Soy Insight, brought to you by the North Dakota Soybean Council.
Planting season is slowly starting in the region, so as farmers get ready to plant their soybean acres, what should they be aware of? I find out in this month's Soy Insight.
More than likely, people will not be pushing the early planting date.
Greg Endres is an NDSU extension agronomist based in Carrington, North Dakota. Due to the wet soils, especially in the eastern part of the state, he suggests holding off on putting the soybean crop into the ground and planting cool season crops such as small grains first.
Next down the line would be soybean. Conditions generally, of course, we're still waiting for the soils to dry. It's more, at least in this region, it's people are just waiting for the surface moisture to dissipate.
Soils have a ways to go before we start planting some of our warmer crops.
Chris Augustin is the director of the NDSU Dickinson Research Extension Center. He says although the soil is extremely wet and is delaying planting, it could actually help the soybean crop during its growing season.
So having post-optimum soil moisture, that's going to help with germination. That's going to help getting a healthier plant faster and sooner.
When it is finally time to put soybean seeds into the soil, seeding rate is important to keep in mind for a plentiful crop.
Very simply, on row spacing, we'd suggest planting as narrow as possible. We do see over trials a consistent yield increase by narrowing rows.
Producers should check their planters often to ensure optimal planting.
One of the most effective ways to plant your crop properly, and it's regardless, and it's one of those that just takes a little bit of time. It's not really an input cost, but it's checking that planter for depth, for seed spacing, plant populations, all of those sorts of things.
With more and more weeds becoming resistant to a variety of herbicides, pre-plant and pre-emergent herbicide application is important. The updated North Dakota Soybean Production Field Guide has answers to production questions this season. The guide is now available for producers courtesy of NDSU Extension.
We strongly encourage people to apply a soil-applied herbicide, either before the soybeans are planted or immediately after, and that'll give us a much better chance of controlling these weeds.
According to the USDA Crop Progress Report, as of May 8th, less than 1% of North Dakota's soybean crop was planted.